when it comes to you know getting sneakers and different things in your I don't want to call it a collection because I don't collect. Like I buy these things to wear it, and that's one of my big things. Pause. When it comes to sneakers and clothes is whatever I purchase or get, my intention is to wear it. So because I have like an abundance of a lot of different things, I wanted to go over how I can say how can I say this? Excuse me. I try to stay away from the norm. It's hard to get away from it because most people that have sneakers or collect sneakers or resell sneakers, the number one thing they love Jordans, Nikes, the top brands. Um, and it's not that I try to stay away from it because I think out of everything that I have, I probably have way more Jordans and Nikes than anything else in my um, in my wardrobe. But there are times where I see something and I be like, oh, I need to get that because not only I like how it looks, but it be different. So some of these shoes I already done went over. I know y'all gonna probably like, why are we going over the same shoes? But this is what I mean by like getting different things. Now I'm going to uh, show y'all some stuff. Like I said, y'all done already seen these because I think I damn near went over almost every shoe in my wardrobe. Maybe not. And the first thing I'm gonna show y'all is a couple of pair of Pumas. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know some of y'all probably be like, yo, these Pumas are ugly. Guess what? Don't care. You buy what you want because guess what? You're the one that's wearing it. That's another thing that I tell people don't do. Don't buy things because you think like people gonna be like, oh, I like how that looks. You wear what makes you feel good and give you the most confidence. Um, and when I first saw this shoe, I was like, that's different, but it wasn't in this colorway. I know a lot of y'all probably don't even know what the hell this shoe is, but I did the shoe on my channel. It's from Puma, and I know it's a Scoot, but I don't know what it is. Scoot Zero. So this is Scoot Zero Two. These called Caution, and I like how different this is, but and I probably should have had that shirt out, but I wasn't planning on doing this anyway. But I have an MTV shirt with all these colors on it. And that's another thing I notice I be doing. I get things and like maybe put it in the back of the closet because and just wait till that's another thing. I try not to force anything. And I just wait until I get something to match it with or I feel comfortable of wearing it together. And that's how I do my outfits and come up with different ideas. But I know this is a very loud shoe. It looked like it's wings on the back. You know what remind me of? Remind me of what's the guy that did Adidas? I think his name was Scott something. Damn, I can't remember his name, but he used to put wings on the Adidas, and these are like baby wings. I think these what these are, but I'm not giving you like a whole review on the shoe, but I just like how different the shoe is, and for Puma, this is kind of out there because they they did a lot with this shoe, and I'm wondering if he had anything to do with um how his shoe is. Now, this wasn't the first colorway I've seen of this um silhouette. There was a because he I know he played for the Portland Trailblazers. I don't know if he's still on the team or not, but there was a Portland Trailblazer colorway which was fire. I still need to get it too. And you know a good thing about these two, um, not only for for the boys and girls that hoop, this is a good basketball shoe, but these are comfortable. These are very comfortable. I tried these on. These are very comfortable. And to me, they're stylish. You can wear these with like joggers, jeans. Um, it was taking me back to, how they used to make. I used to feel like they used to make basketball shoes for on and off the court. But that's what I'm putting. Now this is another Puma, and I think I recently did this shoe. Don't give me the line, but I'm not the biggest anime person, but there is a couple of shows I do like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this ain't one of them, but this is a very popular anime show, and this is from the Puma. This is the Puma suede, but it's in the One Piece collaboration. So as you can see by the color of the guy in the shirt, and then it also has the skull with the two bones on the back. That's the that's kind of the like the logo for the show. And I guess they be going on missions on boats and stuff, but this is like a calm shoe too. Like this is a shoe where you can like be a little bit more casual, like maybe like a polo shirt, some jeans, khakis, and I like the shirt too. It may not have the biggest details, but I just like the way the shoe is. I like the way the shoe looks. Let me put this down. So those are just a couple of things I like um, outside of the Jordan and Nike uh, silhouettes. But there are, of course, Nikes and Jordans I do love. I'm gonna show y'all one more outside of that family. Um, and this shoe I really, really like. There's multiple colorways I like of the shoe. I just haven't got my hands on it. And this is a collaboration with this is Reebok and Adidas, and this is with Shaq and Dame Lillard. And this is a shoe I thought that was fire. Like they putting um, two. I wouldn't say two shoes together because there's nothing on here that you will see that from Dame Lillard shoe. But I like the colorway. I love the silhouette. This is the Shaq Gnosis. Um, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Shaq got some fire shoes, but people be hating because of Shaq. Like they think about the Walmart branded shoes, which don't even hate on them because there are a lot of kids that have those Shaq shoes. That's the only thing that their family can afford. So don't ever like try to get on somebody that has less fortune than you because you can be in that same situation. But again, like I said, this is between Adidas and Reebok. As you can see, Dame Lillard represents Adidas, and of course, Shaq represents Reebok. And I just like the way the Shaq Gnosis look like. It just, and of course, the shoe came out in the '90s. This shoe was just fire back then, and it's still fire to me. I kind of like. I wouldn't say all shoes, but there's a wide range of shoes I really do like. And to me, these was fire. Now, I'm about to show y'all a couple of last couple pair of sneakers. I'm gonna show y'all is there's just some random joints I like. Pause if you have to. KD. Now I'm not the biggest fan of KD's line because most of the shoes back then they used to have like a strap going across it, and I just wasn't a big fan of straps on sneakers. But this, anybody that know me knows why I got this shoe. And what I like about KD and LeBron's line, what they do is, I think Paul George do the same thing too. John Morant do it too. What I like is that whatever they like, um, that's kind of what their inspiration is to that colorway. So for this one, this is called, I think it's called the DMV something. Of course, it won't be on the box, but this was called the DMV something. I'm sorry, y'all, that I don't have the name. Like I said, this is a random video, but this is the DMV, and this is give inspirations from the the Nike Bacon, which that shoe is fire. Anybody that know me knows that shoe come out this year too, and I need to get my hands on it. But as you can see, the inspiration from that shoe, you can definitely see it on this too. And I like how KD actually. This is the 18. I want to say this is the 18, right? Yeah, this is the 18. So I wouldn't say he dumbed down the shoe. I just like how the shoe is like a little bit more simple, and just the little details. Like I like the yellow shoestrings, little shoelaces with the red little stitching in the middle of it. Um, you got KD in gold or yellow, got easy on there, and then in the inside he got his nickname is Easy Money Sniper. So we got the easy on there. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but yeah, I like this shoe. And the last shoe I'm gonna show y'all, like I told y'all, this is just a random video that I've been wanting to do. I'm going to clean up all this mess. But this shoe right here, this is definitely a shoe that has multiple colorways. I want, um, hopefully I get my hands on it. But this is the Nike Agassi, I think. I can make it honest. No, it's the Air Tech Challenge 2. But this is the Andre Agassi shoe. This is the famous tennis player. Shoe is fire. There's another colorway called the Lavas I want. And then he has another one that's like blue and orange. I gotta clean up all this mess. But yeah, this shoe, fire again. Like I like the pink with the gray, and even with the what you would call this, like a off white or khaki or dingy look. Um, the shoe is just so clean, and with that pop of pink, yeah, I really like this shoe. But when I'm showing y'all these shoes, it's basically to show y'all like y'all don't have to be in the same realm of uh of everybody else. See, like all these shoes are different. All these are different, and all of them are like they're fire in their own way, and they fire for different reasons. For me, like a couple of them are classic, and then a couple of them are come on hands, and then a couple of them are new to the game. But there's always a reason why you like a shoe. So just make sure you get it for the reason that you like them, and don't get it for nobody else because believe me, the people that you think are looking, even if they are looking, you shouldn't care because again, like I said, you are the one wearing the shoe, and if the shoe makes you feel good, wear it. Um, I know it's probably hard to say that, especially like if you're a child or somebody younger. It's probably hard to say that because I remember going to high school, uh, my ninth and part of my 10th grade year. You know, I I wasn't working. No, I wasn't working. So I had to give my parents was able to afford. And I remember like I used to be so happy because my mother got sick early, and my father was an older gentleman. So you know, the first thing he says, you don't go to school to you know for fashion and all that. So I used to get so excited because I remember one year my mother actually, and God bless that woman, she actually saved up money just to buy me some Tims. And they were the butt naked Tims too. Anybody know who wear Tims? Y'all know what that means. Like there wasn't no um they were just butt naked. Like they ain't had like the brown leather thing at the top. And it didn't matter because of how big we wore our clothes. So you didn't see it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably didn't even care back then either. Yeah, I probably didn't care because they were Tims. I was used to wearing. What the fuck did I have? Like, whatever I had, it wasn't fire. I'll tell you that much. At that time, nobody was looking at me because of what I had on. And what made it worse, I was a bigger guy too. Like, I used to be fat back then, so that's what I had to deal with. But Lord knows when I started working around the end of 10th, going on to 11th, boy, you couldn't tell me not a damn thing. Because when I tell you that summer of 10th grade, I didn't buy nothing to wear for the summer. I said I didn't care about the summer. What I cared about was going back to school. And I spent all my checks. I spent all my checks on Air Forces, uh, different shirts, different sweatsuits. But I remember buying a couple of pairs of Air Forces. And then this was back then. I probably told the story multiple times. But this is also back then when Air Forces 2s was coming out. And like they were the new hottest thing. But I made sure I had a pair of Air Forces. Couple of pair. I bought like the low cut ones, mid cut. And what people don't understand too, and don't let nobody lie to you. When I was going to school, it didn't matter as long as they were Air Forces. They could have been high, mid, or low. As long as they was Air Forces. Like you was getting clowned if you didn't have some Air Forces in your rotation. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that. Yeah, I really like those. I call them niche sneakers I got in my collection. Not collection, I'm sorry, my wardrobe. There's plenty of y'all I could have showed y'all. Like I got a whole row of New Balance. Um, I think I went over most of them, but those are a lot of colors in there that a lot of people wouldn't pick up. And especially when it comes to New Balance, they're the king of gray. They're the king of gray. It's so funny because at first I wouldn't wear New Balance because, there's the thing in Baltimore that's kind of like the uniform. Like they always have like, some gray New Balance on. So I just prided myself on not even buying any pair of New Balance. I think the last time I remember wearing New Balance, I was out of school and I got, I think, purple 992s. No, 990, so 990s. Yes, they were purple. And I had like a purple leather jacket. So that's the only pair of New Balance I remember ever having. And I think I had a black pair of 574s. Yeah, and I think they were like dirt cheap. I think they were like $40. They was on sale. But they were black leather and they were 754s. And yeah, I got a, like I said, a whole row of New Balance that a lot of people probably wouldn't like or want to get their hands on. But I do need to get a pair of gray 574s. I know y'all probably like, you know what, no pair of 990s? No. 574s, and the reason why, because I remember growing up, I wanted that shoe so bad. There's another shoe I wanted that I'm surprised I didn't get my hands on, which I'm surprised I didn't get my hands on that shoe either. Was a pair of Adidas Superstars, but they were white with the black stripe. I got a pair of the all black Superstars with the white stripe, but I wanted the other one. But yeah, when it comes to diversifying your wardrobe, like I said, I think I said this in my last video. Like, start off, with your colors that you can wear multiple outfits. Because if you don't have it like that, don't try to make it seem like you did. But then once you get those essential colors, then you start, getting crazy. Like, I got some crazy things in my in my wardrobe, like color wise, it's ridiculous. But that's all I got for y'all today. Today I ain't really rocking nothing crazy. As you can see, a Bulls hat. what it say, money over friends shirt. There's some black joggers and some classic Jordan 6 infrareds. But I'm your boy Phil. I'll let y'all next video. I'm out.